I'm Walia and I'm all about living my best life. These are my kitchen chronicles. Essentially me talking to you live from my kitchen. And this is just essentially just, having a bit of banter really and talking about anything. Shooting the breeze. And yeah, just, it's tea time. All my single ladies, now put your hands up. Okay, that was just a segue. So let's get to it. We've just gone through Christmas. Christmas is all about family. It's about spending time with family that you haven't seen in a long time. And in addition to that family caring about you and asking you questions, it's very well intentioned. They're just, a bit worried. They ask you about, your significant other or the lack thereof. And it's also a way to mark time. The year's gone by. It's a very solitary time. It's all about either family or just time to yourself to think about your next year, the passage of time, another year's gone. And sometimes it can leave you in the doldrums because you feel like you don't have a significant other or you're not spoken for. And so all you literally have is your family you were born into and you feel like nothing's changed. And that family likes to remind you that you haven't brought somebody home. So after all of that situation, and a lot of people complained about the whole pajama situation of families in their matching pajamas and couples and what have you, December passes, you're in January, still holiday season, and boom, before we know it, a couple weeks in, Valentine is coming, Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? Where's your boyfriend? Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely. So basically, the couple of people who have oppressed us over December and January now want to come and do pepper them because they're literally going to put on their stories, on their timelines, amazing sort of, displays of affection and wonderful gifts and what have you. And you just basically need to keep a low profile and be on the DL. If people buy themselves gifts and stuff and then, show it online or whatever, if you're feeling the pressure, let's just keep it real. Valentine's Day is for the couples to take center stage. So I just wanted to reach out to all of you out there to say, I know you're strong. You know everything I'm about to say, but it's worth reinforcing those things, right? Same thing happens every year. It's coming round, you're strong. It's silly to just get caught up in it, but somewhere along the line, maybe about 6:30 p.m. that night, it starts to hit you that you just want that day to be over. I don't think we need to feel ashamed. Frankly, I think we need to make a bigger deal of 11/11. They do that in Asia. We need to adopt it too. We need to use 11/11 as a way to celebrate our freedom. Do you know there's so many upsides to being single? We can just get up and go anywhere, travel anytime. You know what your company says, do you want to move to Asia tomorrow? You can get up and do it without having to factor somebody else in. You don't have dependents, unless you're a single mom or what have you. Most people don't have dependents. And also you are the sole person that you have to run major life decisions by. You're not running a two-legged race. This is your only time that you have. You have endless amounts of, solitary, alone time, which couples don't have. So couples, we love you. Couples, we love you, but I'm glad you're having this day. Same way you had your weddings if you're married and you have Valentine's. We know deep down that there's a lot of downsides to being you guys because you have to deal with your significant other's family, which might not be such a natural thing to do a lot of the time. That's number one. Number two, not enough space. Let's call a spade a spade. You guys see each other a lot. We might have too much space to ourselves, but you guys don't get enough me time because of the culture of the symbiosis and the togetherness. Sometimes takes a lot of communication for people to to say that they need some time to reassert their individuality to come back stronger and refreshed. Sometimes a lot of single people envy us. They want to be us. They wish they could just go out as much as we do on a night on the town, the opportunity to meet new people. Our story is unwritten. Anything can happen at any time. So what else is there? We are fully autonomous. We can do whatever we like. I love the self-indulgent life. So listen to me. I'm the Empress of Enjoyment. I'm all about living my very best life. That involves a lion, not having to factor somebody. I'm a lazy person. So I want to be self-indulgent. Sometimes I want to not have to have everything perfect and pristine because I'm exhausted. I want to indulge myself. I want to do what I feel like. I don't have to cater to somebody else. I don't like domestics. So great. So frankly, it's only about once a week that I occasionally might think at most I can handle that full-on coupled life of having to make a home and do so many other things that we don't have to do. It's our chance at freedom. Somewhere along the line, as human beings, we're very social. We're made to be partnered. A lot of people feel that way. But life is also about the personal journey each person takes towards self-actualization. So I love the fact we have a lot of time to work on ourselves and our goals. It's the one chance we have. What are your career objectives? What are so many things about you? What do you need to unpack? So I would like to use the time to say, okay, would you date you? Are you your type's type? Are you the spec of your spec? And so it's also about understanding that this is a very special time for you to work on you. Do you have any recurring patterns that have happened? You're the common denominator when it comes to all the relationships in your life, not just romantic, platonic, and even, family relationships. What do you think you can unpack? What are your limiting issues? What are the recurring patterns? You can heal yourself, maybe see somebody, a therapist or a counselor. There's so many things that you can do. People like Tony Gaskins talk about women working on the 3 Bs, their body, their brand, and their brains. But also, it's also spirituality and so many other things. Are we overestimating what somebody else can bring to our lives? We already have wonderful family and friends. Count our blessings. Notice what those people like about us that we can continue to build on. And so as a single woman, there's a bunch of things I want to say to you. The jury is out on what your destiny is. Nothing is an accident. So you are meant to be where you are. It's insulting to God that you are complaining. There must be a reason. How ready are you? You're exactly where you're meant to be. What is for you will never pass you by. This moment in time, what opportunity is it presenting for you to be your very best self and work on yourself? How ready are you exactly, if you think about it? Because does your lifestyle accommodate this? And if it does accommodate being part of a couple one day, are you freeing up space in ways such as, your work-life balance, so many other things? If you've been inviting and making space for that, you're already on the right track, and it shows that you are starting to be ready. But I think it's a wonderful thing. It's better to be single than unhappy. Rather be alone than unhappy. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Listen, whoever was not